Contract law is super important to any legal system. It's like the rulebook for agreements, making sure things are fair and can be enforced. If you're a lawyer, knowing contract law is a must. It's important for all sorts of legal stuff, from fights over property to big company mergers. To give good advice to clients, write up agreements, and handle tricky legal situations, you really need to know contract law. Imagine if we didn't have contracts. Businesses would have a tough time running smoothly, and people wouldn't feel secure making deals. Contract law brings order and makes things predictable, so people can make agreements with confidence. Its rules are like the building blocks of our legal system, affecting everything from buying things at the store to big trade deals between countries. Whether you're a top lawyer or just starting law school, understanding contract law is key. It gives you the skills to analyze agreements, spot potential problems, and protect your client's best interests. In today's world, where business happens all over the globe, being able to handle the ins and outs of contract law is more important than ever. In India, we have the Indian Contract Act of 1872, which covers everything about contracts. This act says a contract is an agreement that can be enforced by law. This means it's a serious agreement where people make promises that can be upheld in court. Don't be fooled by the simple definition. It covers a lot of different agreements. Buying groceries, signing a lease for a flat, or even starting a big business partnership all fall under the Indian Contract Act. In each of these situations, people willingly agree to certain terms and conditions, knowing that these terms are legally binding. But remember, not every agreement is a contract. If you promise to meet a friend for dinner, that's not a legal contract. The difference is whether you intend to create a legal relationship, which is really important when deciding if something is a contract under Indian law. In India, for a contract to be legally solid, it needs a few important ingredients. These are offer and acceptance, intention to create legal relations, something of value being exchanged, everyone being legally capable, free consent, a legal purpose, clear terms, possibility of carrying it out, and proper legal formalities. Each ingredient is crucial to make sure the contract can be enforced. For example, an offer must be communicated clearly, showing you're ready to be bound by what you're offering. Acceptance must be complete and without any conditions. Consideration means something valuable is exchanged between the parties, like money, goods, or services. Everyone involved must be legally capable of making the contract, meaning they're of sound mind and of legal age. Free consent is super important, ensuring no one is forced, tricked, or pressured into the agreement. The purpose of the contract must be legal, and the terms should be crystal clear. Lastly, the contract must be something that can actually be done legally. Understanding these ingredients is key to writing and understanding contracts properly. In India, contracts come in different shapes and sizes, each designed for a specific purpose. Some common ones are indemnity contracts, where one person promises to protect another from potential loss. Guarantee contracts, where one person assures they'll fulfill another person's obligation. Bailment contracts, where someone temporarily gives their property to someone else. And sale of goods contracts, where you transfer ownership of goods in exchange for payment. It's always best to have written contracts in India. They act as proof of the agreement, reducing the chances of confusion or arguments. For instance, a written rental agreement clearly states the rights and responsibilities of both the landlord and the tenant, preventing future disagreements and ensuring everyone is on the same page. While oral contracts can be legally valid in certain cases, proving their existence and terms can be difficult. Written contracts offer clarity, security, and enforceability, making them essential for both individuals and businesses.